Yeah, good evening, friends. Once again, I am Bhupen Dubey. Welcome back to my channel. And as you know, I have posted some videos in my channel regarding different management topics. And today, the topic I am going to discuss is it is because regarding communication. Because as you know, communication is a very important role of manager. Because manager has to be good in communication, not only manager in the if you say in sales or marketing, from bottom to top, everyone should have a very good communication. So communications are in different ways. Suppose you are communicating with your customer, sometimes you communicate with your staff, sometimes with your subordinates, sometimes with your colleagues. There's a different type of communications are there, but for every communication there is some 10 commandant of good communication. And then for managers especially, then sir, you will ask me, sir, what is commandments? What is commandments? Commandments, if you read a Bible, you will find the God, messenger of God has given some commandments which should every Christian should follow. It is called to be commandment that has to be followed. It's when is in Hindi you can say it's a pakka rule you have to follow to be a Christian, like 10 commandments. In communication also there are some 10 commandments which have been basically developed by American Management Association. So here we have discussed about some essential of good communication to improve communication, and the American Management Association has given an excellent essential of good communications. They have decided some essential of good communication. They are popularly known as 10 commandment of good communication, and it is popularly known as, it is all discussed in American Management Association, AMA. So just I will discuss one by one what are they. First is, the first commandment is clarify ideas before communicating. Whatever your communication, you should have a clarity, you should clarify ideas before communicating by systematically thinking through the message and considering who will be receiving and affected by it, who is going to receive this communication and how he will be affected. The manager overcomes one of the basic pitfalls of communications: failure to properly plan the communique. The more systematically a message is analyzed, the more clearly it can be communicated. You're getting my point? It should be properly clarified before any communication. So this is this is the first. Then second is examine the true purpose of communication. The manager should always examine the true purpose. The manager has to determine what he or she really wants to accomplish with the message. Once this objective is identified, the communique can be properly assigned. You are getting my point? So there should be proper examination of purpose of communication should be done. The third commandment, you can say that take the entire environment, physical and human, into consideration. You're getting my point? Entire environment, physical and human, into consideration. Questions such as what is said, to whom, and when will all affect the success of communications. The physical setting, the social climate, and past communication. Okay, practices should be examined in adopting the message to the environment. Okay, so this should be properly done. Then fourth is when valuable, obtain advice from others in planning communication. When valuable, obtain advice from others. They should also take advice from others also, what communication they are going to do. Like consulting with others can be useful method of obtaining additional insights regarding how to handle the communications. In addition, those who help formulate it usually give it active support. The next point is be aware of the outcomes as well as the basic content of the message. The listener will be affected by not only what is said but also how it is said. It is also important. Voice tone, facial expression, and choice of language all influence the listener. reaction to the communique. You're getting my point? So you should be aware of the outcomes of communication, what you are going to do. The sixth commandment is, when possible, convey useful information. You're getting my point? Whenever it is possible, you also share some useful information. People remember things that are beneficial to them. You're getting my point? If you're doing any communication, if you listen to leader also, so those communication will be remembered which are related to them or beneficial to them. If you are not talking about the audience, you are talking something else, the audience will not be interested in you. So people remember things that are beneficial to them. If the manager wants subordinates to retain the message, he or she should phrase it so that it takes into consideration their interest and ends as well as the company's. You getting my point? They should be beneficial from both your company and your colleague. Both should be benefited. Then the next seventh commandment is, follow up on your communication. The manager must solicit feedback in ascertaining whether the subordinate understand the communication, is willing to comply with it, then takes the appropriate actions. The manager should also take feedback. Whatever communication he has made, it has gone to the audience, they have understood properly, or what is their feedback, they understood or not. The eighth commandment, you can say, communicate with the future as well as the present in mind. Most communications are designed to meet the demands of the current situations. However, they should be in accord with the long range goals as well. For example, communication designed to improve performance or morale are valuable in handling present problems. You're getting my point? Yet they also serve a useful future purpose by promoting long run organization efficiency. So I think it's self-explanatory. They should be address the present as well as the future also. The ninth commandment, you can say, support word with deeds. When managers contradict themselves by saying one thing and doing something other, they undermine their own directions. For example, the executive who issues a notice reminding everyone to be in the building by 8:30 a.m. or whatever instruction he gave, but while he or she continues to show up at 9:15 a.m., should not expect anyone to take the notice seriously. Because if you're issuing a notice, then first you should follow. You have to set example for others to follow. And subordinates are always cognizant of such managerial behavior and quickly discount such directives. You're getting my point? If you are told something and you yourself is not following the instruction, your subordinate is not going to follow it. They will not take it seriously. And the 10 commandments is be a good listener. That should be a quality for, I think, everybody, because God has given us one mouth and 2 ears. Why we should speak less and listen more? Okay, but here, because we are talking about managers, so definitely they should be concentrating on the speaker's explicitity and implicity. You're getting my point? By concentrating on the speaker's explicitity and implicity, meaning the manager can obtain a such better understanding of what is being said. The essential of effective communication are more useful in personal management. So here are the 10 commandments. Here are the 10 commandments of essential communication. I think you will like this communication, and this is essential as a manager you should have, because as you know, I will already discuss in some my roles and responsibility of area sales manager. If you have gone through this video, if you have not gone through, kindly go and check it. Here also I have discussed the first roles and responsibility. First, I don't say it's the first. It should be some responsibilities there. That is prime responsibility, communication, because that is very essential for bottom to top or top to bottom for everybody. So here is all. I think you have liked it. If you like this video, then like, share with your friends, and till now you have not subscribed my channel, so please do subscribe, because in future you will also get notification for my coming videos. So this is all for today. Thank you very much. Have a good day.